Chucky Okobe back with more basic instructions. I'm feeling good today. I'm sure you'd agree winning feels good, doesn't it? When I think back on my personal and professional experience as an athlete, becoming a Big Ten champion back when I was in college at Purdue and a Super Bowl champion back as a professional, I remember the feeling back then of being a winner. When I think about what winning means to me, if you can imagine, it's a level of success and satisfaction I feel with the current state of my life. I'm sure you'd agree, anytime you set an objective in your life, whether it be in your health, your relationships, or your career, when you accomplish what you set out to do and achieve that which you most desire, and you feel that feeling, that's what makes you a winner. I really love winning. When I think about it though, there's one game that I never want to be a winner in. Winning at this game gives me the exact opposite of that feeling we just talked about. I'm talking about the blame game. What is the blame game? Well, let me explain. Think about things that you'd really love to have in your life right now. Things about your current existence that you'd like to positively change for the better. When you think about it, what's preventing you from being, doing, or having exactly that in your life right now? Take a moment right now and think about it. Okay. When you listen to that story you're telling yourself now about why you don't have what you really want, do those reasons that you don't have what you desire, do they involve another person? Or is it because of some other factor outside of yourself? Ask yourself, am I pointing the finger at someone or something that is not me? And identifying that is why I don't have what I want. Am I blaming something or someone else for why I'm not where I want to be? This, my friends, is the blame game. Anytime you're pointing the finger, you're winning the blame game. This is not where you want to be. It's like my best friend from high school, Manny, once told me. Every time you point the finger at someone, there are 3 pointing back at you. Whatever results you are getting in your life right now, take a look at where the 3 fingers are pointing first. Ask yourself, what else is possible here? What am I doing now to create my current situation? True story, isn't it? All these years later, I remember this and repeated it to Dr. Matt James, one of my mentors, the other day. He said to me, I'm going to take it a step further. Every time you point the finger at someone and hold them responsible for the state that you find yourself in, saying things like, it's my ex's fault, it's the government's fault, it's just the economy, or it's his or her fault, what you are really saying when you think about it is, you control me. Interesting, isn't it? How can they possibly control you? Remember, winning is a feeling. If you're winning the blame game, if you allow something else to stop you from having that feeling and living the life experience that you really want, if you believe that someone else can make or break your happiness, then you will always feel as if life is just happening to you. They stand in your way to that feeling, and there's nothing you can do about it. Doesn't feel good, does it? If they are to blame, just realize that it's very difficult to control and change other people. It's much, much easier to take control of your own mind and to take new, better, and different actions to help me create positive change in my life. Much, much easier than changing the entire world to serve my personal agenda. By understanding that you are in control and you have a choice, it's easy to remember that 3 fingers are pointing back at me. In the face of obstacles and challenges that seem to be impeding my progress, I can ask myself, what else can I do? What must I do differently? What are the necessary actions I have to take that will give me that winning feeling? In the most basic terms, each of us is responsible for our results. It's all about personal responsibility. Realize that you are the cause of your life experience. Nobody can keep you from your ideal life when you take control of your thoughts and emotions and focus on what you can do to create positive change and that winning feeling. So who's in control of your life? What's holding you back? What do you feel is preventing you from feeling that winning feeling? Comment below and let's talk about it. I appreciate you taking this moment to listen to me. Remember, you're in control when you realize that success is simple if you know the basic instructions.